All right. Head to the gym for arm day. A little more energetic than usual, I think. Oh man. But I mean, mostly. So I actually don't know why. I think it has something to do with the fact that I'm getting over the sickness that I've had. I've had a I don't know like a cold or something for a while now. And by the way, that sound, if I assume you guys can hear it, it's my fans. It is very cold, and I don't want it to be cold, so I'm making it not cold. Anyways, we're heading to the gym now. Thankfully, they don't close today. It's 24 hours. But let's see. Today's Wednesday. I'm recording on Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday, Friday. They are closed Friday through Sunday at 10 p.m. I get a lot of people staring at me these days. Very odd. But I'm actually pretty pumped for this because the arm days have been getting a little bit better every time. And I like that personally. I don't know about you guys, but whoa, the Cybertruck! Holy! You don't see those every day. At least not up here. Sorry, I saw a Cybertruck. I got excited. Anyways, day 10 of the cut. Going strong ish. Little, not cravings, but we're not succumbing to them. I'm still within a calorie deficit. Well within a calorie deficit, too. And we're not going down right now. It's going to be like a 30-day cut, maybe 40, 50. We'll see. But yeah, speaking of we'll see, I'll catch you guys inside. All right. There we go. Took me a while to set up, but we're here now. Again, I'm feeling a little more energetic, but first of all, this is getting annoying. We're going to flip it like that. There we go. Just to kind of get the hat out of the way. The brim would keep hitting the top, like at the top of the rep. I would constantly hit the brim, so we're going to move back down. All right, we're starting out with 70, though. Nothing insane. There we go. All right, 70's all right. But I think we go up in weight just by one tick. Just go up to 80. And then go from there. I like that. I didn't even think I hit 15, did I? Not that I could tell. All right, set number 2. I'm ready for it. Okay. All right, let's roll these up. Just a little bit. I want to see what's going on with this set. It's like the previous set one felt all right, but it didn't feel as good as it has been in the past. So we're on 80 now. But I think we'll get it right this time. Maybe a little further out. There we go. There, okay. Okay, yeah, this thing does not record any of the reps, sadly. I completely lost count, basically. I know it doesn't really matter, because I know the previous one was like 13-ish, I think. So, 80, I don't imagine myself getting any higher than 15. Okay, let's do that weight again. That sounds good. All right, next set. I moved a little bit. Honestly, I think I've said this before, but I like this angle. I see nothing wrong with it. As a matter of fact, I think it's better than the other angles, mostly because I like getting up close Because like, if you have a trainer like watching you in particular, I'd rather them be like right in front of me, telling me exactly what I'm doing wrong. So if you guys give me those kind of hints, I'd appreciate that. All right. Speaking of, yeah, we're gonna keep these. There we go. Arms like that. There we go. Okay. Right there. Whew. I felt okay. Although I'm still debating on whether or not I want to move back to the other machine that I used to do a while ago, or if I just want to stay here. It's like this thing, I'm getting used to it over time, but I'm not quite there yet, is my problem. I don't know. What would you guys say? Yeah. We'll think about it. Let's think about it a little bit. All right. I think I got it now. Okay. I think I had my seat height just a tiny bit too high. I think that was my main issue, anyways. Okay. But now that we got that fixed, I think we got everything set up perfect to have a good set here. So if you decided at home that I was going to stay here, then or that you would at home, then you're right. I think that was a good choice. Well, I guess I don't know. You could be wrong, but in my eyes, I think that's correct. Right there. Back up to 80. Yep. I was doing some practice steps or reps with 40. I got it this time. Okay. That was way better. Although, I think we still got one more set in this. I think so too. Yeah, one set. And then we'll move on to triceps. And then honestly, I don't think I need anything else to do today. Like calves, I'm going to save for tomorrow for our back day. Although, could do some obliques. We'll see. We'll see. All right, one more. I don't really feel like moving, so I'm going to stay here. Keep these rolled up. I'd like you all to see what the F and H I'm doing, you know? There we go. The setup is always the hard part. Okay. There we go. Oh man. Okay. That was good for biceps. Let's move on to triceps now. I honestly don't know exactly what I want to do for them yet, but I got a couple ideas. I think we can rock it. All right, took me a while, but I figured it out. Okay, I wanted to stop here because, for one thing, I remember it going well last time, and two, I mean, why change it, right? Like if something works, then I don't see a good reason to stop. I really don't. But what's been working for me specifically on this thing is like digging my elbows into the pad. That helps a lot. Whew. Okay. Let me think. We may move on to the cable pull downs after this, honestly. Like after one more, maybe one more set. Because I need something that really, really works. And I'm sick and tired of doing machines, honestly. I've been doing machines for like weeks at a time now. And I got to change something up. All right, so we'll up this up to like 100. Because clearly I can go heavier. But yeah, I think cables sounds more fun, honestly. All right. I honestly can't think of a better angle for these. I mean, maybe I can move it over here, but at the same time, I don't see a need to. So we're going to keep it here. Although I am going to roll the sleeves up again. So I can maybe see something out of this. Who knows? Some things show, some things just don't at all. It just depends. All right, but yeah, one more set for 100. Yep. And we'll see how this goes. Okay. Yeah, cables it is. I'm sick of this. Either this thing doesn't work, or I'm too tall for this thing. All right. I've seen a couple people do this one, and I've pretty much never done it myself until just now. It seems to do something, at least. So we're gonna give it a try. I don't really have a mirror to watch myself with, so we'll see how this goes. Well, at the very least, I felt something more than I did with the other machine over there. So maybe I'll just keep doing a couple of sets of this. See how this goes. All right, I'm not gonna go up and wait, but we're still gonna go. Whoa, what happened? Did I turn the camera and I just wasn't paying attention? Whatever. We're still going to failure, at least on this. I don't know what that was about. I don't remember. I must have bumped the camera as I was walking away. Okay. But that feels pretty good. I can't lie. So we're gonna do a couple more sets of those. Maybe three. Maybe three. All right, we're gonna go for a bit of a goofy angle here. But I want to make sure that I'm actually hitting this right. More importantly, though, I want to make sure this feels good. And so far, so good. Like, this has felt better than every single set of the machine so far. So I see no reason not to just keep going. Okay. I'm sure the lighting here is absolutely terrible, but again, that could be worse too. Could have no gym. Could have no gym. Could have no money for gym. Could have no good lift. Well, here we are. Keep it at a 40 though. Didn't go up. Didn't go down. All right. I'm thinking at least one more set. Maybe even two, honestly. All right, after a quick couple poses hit, I'm ready for one more. Again, this might be two more. We'll see. And then honestly, I might do a couple more sets of biceps. Just kind of the best way I can describe it is just to get it over with. Basically, I don't feel fully pumped yet. I could totally use one or two more sets, honestly. Plus, I'm waiting for the business in here to die a little bit so I can go do a pose down. All right. I think I'm ready to move to biceps. And thankfully, for biceps, I don't have to move that far. Literally 2 feet. All right. I'm not looking to totally destroy my arms, but I want to get more pumped than this. I haven't had a good arm pump in so long, especially biceps, of all things. Not to mention, biceps is like one thing I really want to grow in particular. And I ain't going to grow it by, or even define it by not going to failure, at least on a couple of these sets. So that's what this is going to be. Sick. Couple sets back. Okay. One or two more sets like that, and that should be good. All right, I'm just gonna assume that's high enough, but I'm thinking just one more set. Honestly, I'm feeling pretty pumped now. Just one more set to failure, at least. I can't just do any set like willy nilly. Although I wish this thing was like a tiny bit wider, just a little bit. But I mean, beggars can't be choosers, right? I'm working out at somewhere that costs $10 a month to work out at. It could be so much worse. Back here. Okay, that felt pretty good. Okay. With that set in mind, I think it's all. I think everybody's on the same page about hitting forearms. It's not really necessary, although I may be including more of those in the future. I'm not gonna be like wasting my time with it or nothing. Like if I'm gonna be hitting triceps, is gonna be actually hitting them like 4 or 5 sets worth. But again, with that in mind, let's go hit a pose down. All right. Like I said earlier, this is definitely the first time I'm having like an actual arm pump in a while. I was kind of just going through the moment, like the movements on the last couple few. Oh, look at that! It's all razor bumps. You know what? I think it still looks better objectively. There we go. There we go. Oh. The only thing that's really going to be anything to really marvel at is the is the arms today. Okay, is that a good? Yeah, we're fine. Okay, let's just hit a classic. We have to hit double by first. It's like a prerequisite. Okay. You know what? I don't think the contrast is lower enough. Hang on. That's better. Okay. That's what I wanted to see. All right, speaking of double by. Okay. And we can do a side chest, I guess. Shows off some of that bicep, I suppose. I guess I got quite a few poses now in my arsenal. All right, other side. I'm still working on this one, honestly. This one's a little bit harder for me, just because that shoulder thing that I keep talking about, the dislocation. Okay, drive that foot in there. Okay, then we can do. I don't see a point in doing back double by yet, just because for one thing, my back isn't very good, and neither are my biceps yet. They're not very detailed. We're working on it though. What do you think? Um, I guess we can. I don't really see a point, but we can do this one. So I don't really know what this one's called. There we go.
Honestly, I need to get rid of the ab fat. All these poses will look so much better. I guarantee it without that ab fat. All right, let's go for the triceps as like a finisher or a possible finisher, anyways. We may have one more. We'll see. All right, other side. Lower this a little bit. I can only really grab my arm because, or my hand because the watch is in the way. Otherwise, this pose might look a little better. Okay. I'm literally working up a sweat just posing. All right, I've got one more. That's it. Okay. I'll see if I can do it right this time. Last time I did not do it very good. Okay, that's it. I can't think of any more for arms at least. Let's hit the car.
All right, we're out of here. I am so ready to go eat. I'm so hungry. It's hard to think, but I mean, it's not gonna stop me. I'm gonna have maybe a shake or two, honestly, with some Smart Pop, kind of fill me up, and maybe a Diet Coke. Yeah. My only source of protein today has been two drumsticks, like a baked drumsticks. So like not the worst source of protein, actually a pretty good source of protein, but there is quite a bit of fat on the actual skin. So I really can't have too much more than that, essentially. Thankfully, this cut is going to be pretty short. It will not be long at all. It's going to be, I think I've said this already, like 40, 50 days like at most. I don't see it going too long. Although it mostly depends on how long it takes to lose the fat, really. But I mean, I'm still getting free food pretty frequently. Not to mention, I mean, the food that I do buy for myself is still cheaper than getting it fast. So I see no reason to change anything about it at all. See, I've got some homemade mac at home that I could yeah, that word, on. Although it has sauce in it with Italian sausage, so we'll just have to find out, how much fat that actually is before I end up eating it. Although you know what I do have is I do have hot rice that I could eat. I might just do that instead. 25 grams of carbs per serving, and that's it. I don't see a problem with it. I think I will just do that. That sounds good. That sounds like good food. I mean, granted, it's like sweet flavors, so it's not really, the best thing in the world. Although I don't see it being, I don't see it being that bad. It's I gotta take some sacrifices with this cut here, not just sacrificing some good foods. I gotta also sacrifice, some good fats as well. Which I mean is not the worst thing in the world. I have like 9 crumble cookies in my freezer for after the cut. I'm so looking forward to having those. I'm not gonna instantly, eat all of them, of course, but I'm sure on the day, the first day of like the main game, I'll be consuming one. Wouldn't be surprised. I have the butter cake ones. I have like 4 chocolate chip cookies, 1 New York cheesecake, and something else, something like that. But yeah, until tomorrow when we do back day. I was gonna do some calves, but I mostly decided not to, just because I was there too long and I have to be at work in 11 hours. So I'd rather just get my editing done, watch some Berserk, and go to bed, and then hit at Caps tomorrow. Hit him harder, arguably. So I'm looking forward to that. But we're gonna go inside, shower, eat, and call it good. I will catch you guys tomorrow for day. Is it 11 or 12 tomorrow? I think it's 11. I'll have to double check on that, but I think it's day 11 tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going pretty strong so far. I'm more concentrated today because I got more sleep, and not to mention I'm not as sick as I was yesterday too. So I'm getting better. I also had green tea before I left work today, so that like my throat is feeling better. But speaking of my throat feeling better, I'm gonna go gargle some salt water or something. Hopefully, make it feel even better. Hot, steamy shower, and I can't stop thinking about food right now. I might just. Yeah, I'm gonna dig into some Smart Pop. 110 calories per bag is pretty fucking sweet. But yeah, catch you guys tomorrow for back day. I'm looking forward to back day. I really am. I forgot the camera's up here in the center of my screen, not on the top of it, like my previous iPad. But anyways, before I start talking even more, catch you guys tomorrow.